Hey everyone, welcome to the Movie Throne. I'm your host, the one and only King Kansas here, bringing another Take Two movie review your way. And you guys know what the drill with this is. This is my second time rewatching this after months, years, whenever the hell. It's totally spoiler filled, so if you haven't seen any of the movies that I do here, especially the MC Bio, I don't know what to tell you. And this one in particular, you have to see. So if you haven't seen it, I do not want to spoil this for you guys. I'm doing Captain America Civil War. In my personal opinion, probably the top 5 best MCU films we ever got in cinematic history. You know, I can't wait to discuss this with you guys and actually tackle this. I was very excited to... really excited to tackle this with all you guys here, you know. Give you a quick little rundown, just in case you don't know who the hell's in this thing. I call this basically Avengers 3.5 or 3.1 or 3.2, whatever you want to call it for yourselves. That's up to you, because it pretty much has all the Avengers in this one. Okay, has about a runtime of 2 hours and 27 minutes because of the post-credits. There's a couple. There's one right near the end of the movie when it stops, and then it continues, and then another one later on. It's directed by Anthony and Joe Russo. The Russo brothers took over this, and they did a phenomenal job, man. There's no wonder they knocked it out of the ballpark when they did Infinity War and Endgame. We have Chris Evans, Robert Downey Jr., Scarlett Johansson, Sebastian Stan, Anthony Mackie, Don Cheadle, Jeremy Renner. You got the introduction of Chadwick Boseman as Black Panther, which is amazing. Elizabeth Olsen, Paul Bettany, Paul Rudd, Emily VanCamp, Daniel Buhl, which he's Zemo. He's the bad guy or the antagonist of the whole damn movie. Got Tom Holland, which got introduced to Spider-Man in this one. William Hurt, Frank Grillo, plays Rumlow, the bad guy who got zapped in the last Avengers film. Martin Freeman, he's the new Agent Coulson that gets introduced into this one. You got Marisa Tomei as Aunt May, and you got John Kani, who plays T'Challa's father, T'Chaka, who dies in the film. So be warned, you know. But holy shit, we got probably the 3 biggest cinematic superhero scenes on the planet in this film. We had the introduction of Spider-Man in this one. You got Black Panther, that Black Panther introduction when his father gets killed and then he's hunting down the Winter Soldier and Cap's on his tail and they're ripping it through the streets there in the cars. Shit's blowing everywhere. And he's chasing him down the street, and we're wondering, who the F is this guy, man? Catches up in that fight scene. What a damn introduction for Black Panther, and then all to get introduced when they all get arrested because he didn't go with the Sokovia whatever plan there. So, you know, Iron Man had to, Rhodey had to zap him for doing that, right? So that's because he was protecting the Winter Soldier, didn't want to turn him in. Because he got framed. Bucky always gets framed in this damn thing. And, of course, Cap, he's going to side with his buddy instead of anything. So he said, screw everybody. But that staircase scene when they were after him, that was good too. The airport scene, when we got the first actual glimpse of the new Spider-Man suit and Spider-Man, Tom Holland inside Spider-Man suit, phenomenal. The heroes fighting each other. You have Ant-Man becoming Giant Man and the whole Star Wars reference. Cap fighting Iron Man. I'm telling you, everybody was fighting everybody. Elizabeth Olsen, you got a little bit more of her powers in this one. Everybody brought it. It was crazy shit to watch it again for them to confront each other like they did. Holy crap. Good guy versus good guy. I don't think we have ever seen it. Usually it's the bad guy versus good guy, right? And sometimes, you know, the bad guy might turn good near the end kind of thing. But never have we seen 2 more well-established sides there with Vision and then Rhodey getting hurt later on. And, I'm telling you, it was crazy. And then half the team getting tossed in jail when they went to go stop the other Winter Soldiers. And I'm telling you, wow. And then we found out that Winter Soldier was responsible for Tony Stark's parents' death. And Tony, holy shit, finds out and loses his shit again inside that compound. And, oh my God, that cinematic thing to see Cap versus Iron Man. And Cap and the Winter Soldier teaming up Iron Man with the whole shield deflecting crap. Holy shit, I don't think you'll ever see anything like that again for the first time or experience it. But you'll probably see it in other films. But that was a holy shit moment. From the introduction of Spider-Man with Tony Stark confronting Aunt May there. Pretty cool way he kind of lets Peter know that he knows who the hell he is kind of thing. was pretty cool and innocent. He nailed it out of the ballpark. T'Challa, I already mentioned it. The scene at the beginning when Cap is infiltrating some sort of base in some sort of African city there, and then they're chasing the guys, and Black Widow doing her thing there, going after Rumlow and stuff like that, who stole the vial of something, which we're pretty sure know it's Cap's blood. Right up to the part when Elizabeth Olsen tries to save Cap's thing from the explosion going off, and she throws it up, and it devastates everything, and then she has to be on lockdown, protected by Vision. Was pretty cool. It was pretty cool to see Jeremy Renner pop in this thing to rescue her, to kind of get her out, kind of thing there. But all in all, guys, well done, well written, well executed. Even the post-credit scenes when Cap ends up saving the guys on the berg, or whatever you want to call it thing, that compound in the water that has the high security prisoners, and breaks them out, was pretty cool. And you see him in Wakanda with Black Panther, putting Bucky under so he doesn't do any damage until they can figure out this whole mind thing with him. Because he says a couple of words and he just goes ape shit. We found that out when he was escaping from when they got captured. Cap trying to hold the helicopter, and then he kind of disappears with Bucky to get his own answers, kind of thing. But it was like phenomenal. And then Cap giving the shield back when Tony Stark says, my father made that, you don't deserve it, and he just drops it and leaves. That was pretty cool. That was priceless, from my opinion. But yeah, man, it was really serious tones, and even had Peggy Carter passed away in this one. So for Cap to go, and the funeral and shit, that was pretty sad, to tell you the truth. Even to find out that her niece, played by Emily VanCamp, oh my God, Emily Carter? I forgot what her, something, I can't remember her first name now. Anyways, but to find out that she was related to her and that was her aunt was kind of like, a couple of funny scenes in the car with the Winter Soldier and Anthony Mackie. Even in the airport when they're fighting, Spider-Man goes, who the hell's that? And Spidey's like freaking out and going, oh shit, you got an arm. And then when Giant Man grows and he says, oh shit, unbelievable. So there's a couple of funny scenes here, and I'm leaving a lot out, trust me. A lot of conversation, a lot of dialogue, a lot of why Tony did what he did and why Cap chose what he did to protect his friend. He goes, he believes in people, not countries or something crazy like that. He would always believe in them, which is pretty cool. And he gave him the cell phone at the end. If you ever need me, call me. We'll still be there for you no matter what. The Avengers are yours, kind of thing. But overall, guys, it was awesome. Like, loved the experience. Not as much the first time, because the first time when you watch it for the first time, you're just mesmerized and you're like, holy shit. You see it again, you still feel that way, but it doesn't hit you as hard as it did the first time around. But holy crap, my opinion, top 5 Marvel movies for sure. I don't know where it lands in yours. You guys let the king know. So there you go, guys. That's my official Take 2 MCU Captain America Civil War, which got released in theaters in 2016. Not that far ago, 8 years, but it's been a while. I hope you guys liked it. Like, share, and subscribe. Check out my other Take 2 movie review later today, which will be dropping, and it's going to be Doctor Strange, the first one. So tune in for that. That's a good introduction to that character. And like always, I'll see how many videos I'm going to drop of these, because you guys know format's going to change a little bit on the movie through. I'm not going to be doing too many individual single movie reviews. It's going to be a part of one whole huge podcast moving forward, and that's going to start on 17th of May. So tune in for that. And one more thing before I let you guys go, I just wanted to say thank you for the well wishes for my little dog Zoe. She went through emergency life-saving surgery past Sunday, and wow, it was a close one. She's pulled through, thank God. She's recovering, taking medication, watching her like a hawk, throughout the whole week and everything. So hopefully she'll make a speedy recovery, and she's somewhat made it out of the blue. Hopefully she'll have a good life moving forward and a healthy one. Let's just say that. But thank you for all your well wishes, guys. The king appreciates it, and he appreciates your understanding for me not dropping the other 2 ones last week when I didn't drop them on a Monday, and I dropped them a day later because I was waiting for my little one to come out of surgery to make sure she's okay, because I wasn't really in the mood to drop anything. I didn't feel it was right. So anyways, enough blabbing. Check out my other reviews next Monday and also later today for Doctor Strange. So until next time, be the hell good, and I'll see you guys where? Right here on YouTube Land. Take it easy, guys.